Welcome to Curious Minds. This is going to blow your mind. When you wake up in the morning, what do you see? Maybe you check your phone, stretch, or count your money before shopping. Each of these simple acts connects you to a land far away and a time long past. Many of our daily habits echo ideas born in ancient India. From the concept of zero to the base 10 system, these innovations changed the world. India's influence is everywhere, woven into the fabric of our reality. Let us pull back the curtain and see the unseen threads that connect our modern lives to an ancient civilization. Imagine building a computer without zero. It's impossible. Zero, or shunya in Sanskrit, is more than a placeholder. It's a revolutionary idea that gave rise to our number system. Ancient Indian mathematicians treated zero as a number, creating the decimal system, the language of modern technology. This system traveled the world, transforming science and technology. Even binary code has roots in ancient India. Scholar Pingala used patterns of long and short syllables, an early form of binary. The digital world is built on zeros and ones, and that story begins in ancient India. The flow of information powers our world, connecting us across continents in an instant. Pioneers with Indian roots helped make this possible. Jagadish Chandra Bose's work with radio waves laid the foundation for wireless communication. Narinder Singh Kapani, the father of fiber optics, showed how light could carry information through glass threads. A.J. Patt co-invented the USB, making it easy to connect our devices. But India's legacy goes beyond technology. For millennia, it's been a global centre for textiles, weaving connections across the world. From ancient fabrics to digital networks, India's innovations have shaped how we connect. Today, the world is embracing a more holistic approach to health. We talk about mind-body connection, wellness, and natural remedies. But, these ideas are not new. They are at the heart of Ayurveda, India's ancient system of medicine. The word Ayurveda itself means the science of life in Sanskrit. It is a system that has been practiced for over 5,000 years. Ayurveda does not just focus on treating sickness. It focuses on maintaining balance in the body, mind, and spirit to prevent sickness from happening in the first place. It uses diet, herbs, massage, and lifestyle changes to promote long-term health. Many modern wellness trends actually find their roots in these ancient Ayurvedic principles. Surgery, too, has deep roots in India. Around 600 BCE, a physician named Sushruta wrote a remarkable text called the Sushruta Samhita. It is one of the world's earliest and most detailed works on medicine and surgery. Sushruta is often called the father of surgery. His text describes over 120 surgical instruments, 300 surgical procedures, and classifies human surgery into 8 categories. He detailed complex procedures like cataract surgery, plastic surgery, specifically rhinoplasty or nose reconstruction, and the setting of broken bones. His methods were so advanced that, honestly, some of his techniques for skin grafts are still used in a modified form today. This was a time when surgery in many other parts of the world was crude or non-existent. And then there is yoga. Today, you can find a yoga studio in almost any city in the world. People practice yoga for fitness, for stress relief, and for spiritual connection. But yoga is much more than just a set of physical postures, or asanas. It is a complete philosophical system that originated in ancient India. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, written over 2,000 years ago, describe yoga as a path to quiet the fluctuations of the mind. The physical postures were developed as a way to prepare the body to sit for long periods of meditation. The goal was not just a flexible body, but a calm and focused mind. The global spread of yoga and meditation is one of the most visible examples of India's influence on modern life. It shows a deep human need for peace and inner balance. In our fast-paced, high-stress world, these ancient practices offer a way to slow down and reconnect with ourselves. From the CEO who meditates to clear their mind to the student who does yoga to de-stress before an exam, millions of people have integrated these Indian practices into their daily routines. They are seeking the same thing that the ancient yogis sought in the forests of India, a sense of peace and well-being that comes from within. Culture is not just about serious philosophy and science. It's also about how we play, what we say, and what we wear. Take the game of chess. This ultimate game of strategy was born in India during the Gupta Empire, around the 6th century AD. It was called Chaturanga, which means 4 divisions in Sanskrit. It represented the 4 divisions of the Indian army, infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots. From India, the game travelled to Persia, where it became Shatranj. When the Arabs conquered Persia, they adopted the game and introduced it to Europe. The rules changed over time, but the soul of the game, a battle of minds on a 64-square board, remains the same. Another popular game has a similar story. Many children around the world have played snakes and ladders. This game also originated in ancient India, where it was known as Moksha Patam. It was not just a game of chance, it was a game about morality and destiny. The ladders represented virtues like generosity and faith, which would lead a person's soul closer to enlightenment, or moksha. The snakes represented vices like greed and anger, which would cause a soul to be reborn into a lower form of life. When the game was taken to Victorian England, the moral lessons were simplified, but the basic board of snakes and ladders endured. Even the words we use every day can carry a piece of Indian history. When you wash your hair with shampoo, you're using a word that comes from the Hindi word shampoo. This word referred to the practice of head massage with oils, a common tradition in India. British traders in the 18th century experienced this practice, loved it, and brought both the concept and the word back to England. Similarly, words like jungle, pajamas, thug, veranda, and avatar have all made their way from Indian languages into English. They are little linguistic souvenirs from centuries of cultural interaction, hidden in plain sight within our own vocabulary. This influence extends to what we wear. We already mentioned buttons and cotton, but the list goes on. The patterns on a paisley scarf? That teardrop-shaped motif, known as the butta, or mankalam, originated in Persia, but was developed and popularized on shawls woven in Kashmir, India. These Kashmir shawls became a massive fashion craze in 18th and 19th century Europe. The style was so popular that factories in Paisley, Scotland, began mass-producing imitations, which is why we call the pattern Paisley today. From the games we play to the words we speak and the clothes we wear, Indian culture has added colour, fun and meaning to our daily lives. The spirit of scientific inquiry that gave the world zero and advanced surgery lives on. Today, India's scientists reach for the stars, building on a legacy centuries in the making. ISRO's Chandrayaan-1 found water on the moon. Mangalyaan reached Mars on its first try, at a fraction of global costs. These achievements echo the curiosity of ancient astronomers like Aryabhata. India's story is woven into the world's scientific fabric, reminding us that great ideas can come from anywhere. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to Curious Minds for more fascinating content.